The rivalry of friends can be a bitter one to bear. I knew two people who were neighbours, friends, gardeners, but also bitter rivals. They used to compete to see who could grow the best vegetables in the local vegetable growing contest. They would go around to each other's houses for tea, all nicey, but really to get out into the other's garden and see how their vegetables were doing, to pick up tips on the sly how to grow their vegetables bigger and more beautiful than the other. Now the first gardener, he got wise to this before the other, and he decided that he was going to get one up on his next door neighbour. So as soon as a vegetable was at peak condition, he would take it from his garden and he'd hide it in his house. Pumpkins in wardrobes, tomatoes are a fruit, but they were still there, they were under the sink, carrots in light fittings. So when the second gardener, the next door neighbour, came round for tea and asked to go down and look into the garden as a nice neighbourly friend would, he was surprised to see there were no particular vegetables of note. "Oh my," he said, "you're not going to stand much chance in the vegetable growing competition, are you? You don't seem to have very many very good vegetables here." First gardener replied, "No, I don't. I don't have many. You probably have it all sewn up this year." And the second gardener went home, pretty smug with his own collection of vegetables. After thinking about the situation, however, he decided this probably wasn't the case. He came back round straight away. "You have tricked me. You are hiding your vegetables. You must be. You don't give up. We have the same soil, the same sun, the same rain. We can make vegetables as good as each other. Where are your goods?" And he searched the house looking for the vegetables, but he couldn't find them. He went home, despondent. A few weeks later, the first gardener was sat in his armchair drinking some tea when all of a sudden, pop, a drop of water landed in his cup and splashed out. "My goodness," said the first gardener, "what is going on?" Suddenly a second drop dripped on his nose and a third on his head. Water was coming from the ceiling above. "Oh my goodness me! That next door neighbour of mine has sabotaged my house. He must have, to distract me from the vegetable growing competition." He went around to his neighbour's house and accused him. He said, "You, sir, have gone beyond the pale. You have sabotaged my plumbing." The second gardener said, "I've done no such thing. I would never do such a thing as this. How dare you accuse me? I tell you what I'll do. I will pay for a plumber to come around and sort your plumbing out and prove to you it wasn't me, because I'm a nice guy and I would not do that." So a plumber came, went straight up into the first gardener's house, into the upstairs bathroom, looked around, came back downstairs and addressed the two gardeners who had been bickering the entire time, arguing about vegetables being hidden over our house, sabotage of plumbing, and he said, "I don't know what you two are bickering about, but the problem has been pretty easy to fix. Your toilet, sir, it has a leak in it."